Good afternoon. Thanks so much for being here with us. I'm Marianne Legler, and I'm the chair of Healthy Teens Coalition, and welcome to our Lucky 7 Healthy Teens Coalition Awards reception. Starting in 2013, we began recognizing Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month and the people and organizations who have made a dramatic difference in the health and well-being of the youth in Manatee County. Through your presence here today, thank you for supporting Healthy Teen Coalition's mission, which is to reduce risky behavior in young people by providing them with the knowledge and skills to make informed choices about their physical, mental, and emotional health and well-being. We would like to acknowledge and thank dignitaries that are with us today. Not that you all aren't dignitaries, because you certainly are. I ask that you hold your applause until the end. Sheriff Wells is going to be recognized a little later. So if you would just stand up so everybody sees you. And Charlie Kennedy is our Master of Ceremonies, and you'll be hearing a lot more from him later. So we have some other elected officials that RSVP that they would be here, but schedules get busy, so we're not sure and needed to continue with the program. I would like to acknowledge too some previous winners from the Healthy Teens Awards in the past. The Florida Department of Health in Manatee County won in 2013, and if you are here with the Florida Department of Health, if you would stand. Service Club of Manatee County, the 2014 Nonprofit of the Year. Centerstone in 2015 was the Nonprofit of the Year. Drug Free Manatee in 2017. We also have some of our youth that have won Youth of the Year in the past, including Kara Peters, who's going to come back with us and work this summer. She's home from college from Duke and going to work here with us. So Kara, would you stand? Along with September Waiters, Flora Zamora, and Stephanie Rada, who were 2018 Youth of the Year. So let's give everybody so far that I've announced a big round of applause. We have, obviously this program doesn't happen for free, so we're very happy to have corporate sponsors and grantors here with us. The Manatee Community Foundation, actually I haven't seen Joan McCaw come in yet, but she is supposed to be here. Service Club of Manatee County, Krista Bloomberg, the president, is over there. She's waving, doing her queen wave. She's also our wonderful Healthy Teens Coalition webmaster, and so we really appreciate that. Sitting next to her, Rob Bramister with Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. Rob, would you stand? And Kennedy Legler, what a name, of Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia Attorneys. So thank you all for being our wonderful sponsors and grantors. Finally, I'd like to thank the parents of our teen health educators who are with us tonight. And so if you are a parent of a teen health educator, would you stand at this time? Parents and family. I should say family too. So thank you so much for sharing these wonderful young people with us and for supporting the work of Healthy Teens Coalition. We are really thrilled to be gathered here today for two exciting reasons. One is to celebrate our community leaders who are working to make a really, really positive difference in the health and well-being of our local youth, which, as you heard earlier, is the mission of Healthy Teens Coalition. And second, to recognize Healthy Teens Coalition's newest cohort of teen health educators who just completed 6 weeks of rigorous training and will receive their graduation achievement certificates tonight. So at this point, my work is done for a while, and Charlie Kennedy's work starts as our wonderful MC. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce Charlie, our Master of Ceremonies. And by the way, Charlie was, as I mentioned, honored in 2015 as the elected official of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Charlie.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Okay, good evening, everybody. I am it was 2015, Marianne? And you said 2015 I won the public official award? And here I am, they can't get rid of me 4 years later. Okay, so, and once again, every year, I think this is I think I missed one. This might be my third or fourth in a row, but every year it just keeps getting bigger. And so it's funny to stand up here and like all the tables are full. There used to be empty seats here and there, but no more of that. So we have a whole bunch of people to recognize tonight, and I'm a little caffeinated because I know I've got a whole bunch of people I've got to get up here, and so if I start rushing, just give me like the slow down symbol. Okay, but Marianne, thank you, and if you don't know me, my name is Charlie. I'm a high school teacher. Really, I'm just masquerading as a school board member in Manatee County for a few years. But one of my favorite things about the work that I do now and have done since I was elected in 2014 is events like this and collaborations like this and partnerships like this to better serve Manatee County's youth. So, sorry, I'm off script already. Some of the work that Healthy Teens Coalition is doing is taking on some of the high-risk behaviors that we see in our teen populations. Critical issues such as teen pregnancy, especially now mental health. E-cigarettes are sadly making a big comeback. And as always, substance abuse. But this collaborative work we're doing between the school district and Healthy Teens Coalition and all of our partners who are here in the room are having an impact, and that bears out statistically, not just anecdotally. There has been, that's a $5 fine to Healthy Teens Coalition. You can pay it to Marianne before you leave. Please leave your ringer on so you can pay the fine too. But since we were here last year, there's a lot to celebrate, a lot of people to recognize, and really, but at the centerpiece of this is our teen health educators. So let me just share a few things about what's going on over the past year. Okay, I haven't seen Kiera or Markel, and I kind of felt the same way you guys did. Like Marianne said, "Hey, when I say your name, can you please stand up?" And I'm like, "Do I really have to stand up?" So I kind of saw the same look on your face too. Like, do I have to stay standing up? But if you could just weigh up, there's another $5. So last June, Kiera Lewis won the 2018 Manatee Chamber of Commerce Youth Health Care Champion of the Year for her outstanding leadership and in part for her work as a teen health educator. Is Kiera up there? There she is. The godfather of teen health educators, that's what I always call him, Markel Simmons. He was the team leader for the teen health educators. He won the adult healthcare champion at the Chamber of Commerce Awards. Last May, we had 2 Golden Herald winners. Jesse Danke. Is Jesse up there? There's Jesse. Jesse, when he was in 9th grade, was on my cross-country team at Manatee High School. And it's just really, I don't want to say emotional, that's probably too strong a word, but it really like fills my heart with pride to see this little kid I got to know in his summer between 8th and 9th grade. And now he's like this young man winning awards. Okay, there's Kiera again, because she got a Golden Herald too. In October, teen health educator Emma Batar. Emma's here. Emma, where are you? Oh, there she is. She's right there. That was kind of a half wave. Emma was named Drug-Free Manatee's Youth Prevention Champion. Emma and Marianne presented at the Florida Educational Strategies and Student Engagement Institute in Orlando last December. And last month, they went to DC to represent our state, not just Manatee County, but our state, to meet with our representatives and senators as part of a national advocacy effort to raise awareness about a lack of funding for STDs, among other health-related issues when it comes to adolescents. By the way, Emma will be going back to DC twice this summer, as she was recently selected the National School-Based Health Alliance Youth Advisory Council member, and also she'll be going as the ACLU Summer Youth Leadership Institute participant, and she will be presenting on the importance of mental health peer education at the upcoming Florida Department of Education's Summer Academy. This one I had to write onto the script because this just came out this morning, but Emma is also the 2019 Manatee County Chamber of Commerce Youth Healthcare Champion of the Year. So quite a decorated teen health educator. Emma, come on up. Okay. Emma, would you please come up to the stage? Boy, that was some pretty bad script reading right there. Please come on up and share a few thoughts with us.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, on behalf of the Healthy Teens Coalition and the Teen Health Educators, thank you for joining us today. I love being a teen health educator, and I'm so proud of the work that our organization has done. I'm here to give you a status report on our local youth health data and statistics. So many of you are aware that the Healthy Teens Coalition launched in 2010 to strategically impact Manatee County's persistently high teen birth rates. At that time, we were 11th highest out of 67 counties in the state for teen births. Healthy Teens Coalition is proud to have served as the lead agency for tackling this issue, and we are very pleased to report that our community is continuing to make a dramatically positive difference. The current Manatee County teen birth rate for ages 15 to 19 is down by 55% from 2009 and 10 rates. The teen birth rate for younger teen mothers, which is age 10 to 14, is down by 84% from 2009 and 10. And finally, the repeat teen birth rate is down by 66% from 2009 and 2010. We are so proud of our community and the incredible progress that has been made on the issue of early childbearing. However, there is always more work to be done. We must continue to work together to keep reducing the rate of teen births, as well as to tackle some of the recently emerging health issues impacting our local youth, including mental health issues, including stress, anxiety, depression, and suicide risk. Teens surveyed in the Florida Youth Risk Behavior Survey report that they felt sad or hopeless for at least 2 weeks in the last 12 months. Substance abuse, including the new epidemic that is rampant in our students, electronic nicotine devices or e-cigarettes. There has been a 78% increase in e-cigarette use in high school students in 1 year from 2017 to 2018. And as a current high school student, I can attest to that. It's a really big problem that we really need to work on improving. And I'm really happy that we're going to have an e-cigarette lesson this summer in our presentations. STDs as well. The fast growing rates of many STDs are in 14 to 24-year-olds. Syphilis is back. Rates have increased in Florida by over 63% in the past 5 years, and 40% of babies born with congenital syphilis die. Gonorrhea rates are up by 53% in the past 5 years, and in fact, there is now a strain that is completely antibiotic resistant. HPV and chlamydia are also spiking. Because we recognize the positive impact of health education and health advocacy, the Teen Health Educator Group is making these priority issues to tackle for this year. At this point, I would like to bring up Anastasia Ramirez, who became a teen health educator in 2018, who will share about how our community collaboratively works together on these issues. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. So as she said, my name's Anastasia, and we are really fortunate to live in a community that recognizes that our youth are our future, and so appreciative of our wonderful partnerships with many agencies and nonprofits that are dedicated to our youth health. Some of you may be aware that Manatee County Committee Health Improvement Plan has named teen pregnancy prevention as one of the 9 critical health issues of 2015 to 2020, and that the Manatee Healthcare Alliance tapped Healthy Teens Coalition to be the lead agency for this effort. In addition to our peer education, we work in collaboration with other local agencies to keep reducing teen pregnancy, as well as to tackle these other emerging health issues. As one small example, the teen health educators, along with adult members of the Healthy Teens Coalition and our partners, received proclamations at our local government entities, the Manatee County Commission, the School Board of Manatee County, the Palmetto City Commission, and the Bradenton City Council, in honor of Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month. In fact, our MC read the proclamation for us at the school board meeting. Thanks so much for your support, Mr. Kennedy. And at this time, I have the pleasure of bringing Mr. Kennedy back up on stage to continue the program.
All right, it's always great when the 2 teen speakers come up behind you and just blow you out of the water as the MC. So thank you for that, ladies. Emma and Anastasia. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of data and facts behind us. So hopefully that was you've learned something new, or maybe reinforced something you already knew. But on that note, we'd like to now honor this year's Healthy Teens Coalition awardees. And these are individuals and organizations who have a strong understanding of the contributing factors that lead to high-risk behaviors, and who are working collaboratively, as I said at the beginning, partnering up to address and minimize these factors for our young people. I am going to ask Flora Zamora. Flora, come on up. She is our 2016 Youth Healthcare Champion, and Flora is going to help me pass out these 3 awards. Essentially, these are the adults, and then we're going to get to the kids, okay? And we're going to start off with the Elected Official of the Year. Spoiler alert, it's Sheriff Rick Wells. So as a member of Drug Free Manatee's Board of Trustees, Sheriff Wells has been an advocate for the health and wellness of youth in Manatee County for a long time. He worked hard to get the Know the Law program into our public schools, which aims to educate students on the law regarding risky behaviors, as well as to build a relationship between students and law enforcement. Know the Law is now delivered by school resource officers to all of our 6th and 9th graders. Without Sheriff Wells' support and dedication to providing the resources and training to his SROs, or his belief in the importance of preventing risky youth behavior, this program would not be flourishing the way that it is. Know the Law has received positive feedback from parents, students, teachers, school administrators, and our SROs. Further, in 2011, Sheriff Wells and a team of other leaders started a group called Strength in Action. One of the goals was to help low-income children get ready for the start of the school year by providing them with school supplies and backpacks. This event is held at the Palmetto Youth Center in August, and each year they give out over 500 backpacks to students on their way to school. Obviously, Sheriff Wells has a willingness in the past, present, and sure the future to go above and beyond for our kids, and we appreciate him for that. And therefore, on behalf of the Healthy Teens Coalition of Manatee County, we are very pleased to present the 2019 Elected Official of the Year Award to Sheriff Rick Wells. Spot in a second. And Sheriff Wells, would you?
This is quite the honor. I really appreciate receiving this award from Healthy Teens Coalition. It's a surprise, I will tell you. I was very blessed as a child growing up with 2 very caring parents, one in law enforcement. As you can imagine, when your father is in law enforcement, you stay on the straight and narrow, or there are things that law enforcement dads can do that normal dads cannot do. So I'm just telling you, I've been very blessed to have a unit of family around me. uncles and aunts, and back in the old days when no one was around, we had neighbors that were also watching out for me and my sister. I'm also extremely fortunate to work with organizations and a group of people that just really care about the youth in our community. We know that it takes a village to raise a child, and it's very important that we continue to look out for one another and help those that may need a little guidance. So once again, thank you so much. It's an honor. Appreciate it. God bless you.
I want to go off script for 1 second real quick. As I said earlier, I got elected to the school board in 2014. And going from being a high school teacher to an elected official was kind of a weird transition for me. And one thing that I've learned in public life is that I'm sure many of you can relate to this, is there are people who are real and there are people who are phonies, and they think they're special because they have a title bestowed on them. And from the day that I met him, Sheriff Wells was always on the real side. He didn't know me from Adam, but we could always just talk as two friends, even though we only see each other at official functions. But I just wanted to get that out there real quick because Sheriff Wells, you are one of the real ones out there, and I've always appreciated your leadership and your friendship as well. Okay, next we have back to the script. I'm just making this the Random Thoughts with Charlie Kennedy show tonight. Next, we'd like to present the Adult of the Year Award. Jean, did Jean get here? Oh, okay. Okay, Jean, come on up. You're about to get an award. Okay. Over her 17 years as a nurse working in school health, Jean has been a tireless advocate for adolescent health. In addition to working as a school nurse for 15 years, she served as our school health supervisor at the Department of Health of Manatee County. Among other important initiatives, she was involved in the initial planning of our school-based health center, which is about to become a reality at Southeast High School, the first of its kind in Manatee County. During her tenure, she has promoted the health department's teen clinic, which has been instrumental in driving some of those results you saw in Emma's presentation. She assisted with the implementation of the school district's 52019 program, not the 90210 program. For my generation, okay, somebody got that joke. I know that younger generation probably doesn't get that, but anyway, and that's a public education campaign bringing awareness to school district employees and to kind of the public in general about how to take better care of yourself, eat better, physical activity, all that stuff. She has also arranged for the administration of flu shots to students throughout the school district via Healthy Schools, LLC. And most recently in this school year, she initiated a Pride support group for LGBTQ plus students at Manatee High School, my former home, and maybe one day again. A member of the School Health Advisory Council for 8 years. Come on, Gene, I'm almost done. And a member of the Healthy Teens Coalition group for the past 5. We are thrilled to recognize Jean as our 2019 Adult of the Year. Before she leaves us, she is retiring and heading off to North Carolina. Yes, sir. But before we let her go, she is our 2019 Adult of the Year.
Well, I would be.
Sorry, I'm a terrible MC.
It's okay.
There you go.
Well, it was either that or stand on the box, We didn't want to risk that. I can't tell you how honored I am to receive this. It really came as a surprise when Mary Ann called me. And as we get ready to retire, that's where your mind is focused. And it's not about, oh, I wonder if anyone will realize what I've done for this community. But this caught me off guard, and I have to say thank you so much to Healthy Teens Coalition for honoring me with this recognition. I also want to say what a pleasure and a privilege it has been for me to serve the students of Manatee County for 17 years. It has been a wonderful experience. You know, Marianne says, well, tell a little bit about what you hope for the future. And I thought about that, and I said, and thinking about it, I thought, you know, Healthy Teen Coalition and the teen educators do such a fantastic job bringing the awareness with the STDs and pregnancy to the community. And I started thinking back to the early days of Healthy Teen Coalition when we'd all sit around the table and we were trying to define our mission statement. And do we just address teen pregnancy? Should it be that limiting? And we added in there the mental health and emotional well-being of the students and the teenagers. And I thought to myself, as I was trying to think of something for the future, that wasn't an accident. Lately, the mental health issues have come to the surface, and it's time for them to be addressed. So I'm hoping, with the help of my fellow school nurses here, that I'm proud to say are here to support me, that with it in the future, for the next few years, that we focus on the mental health issues of the students. A teacher came up to me the other day and said, can I just ask you something? So if you had to determine how much of an increase in the mental health issues and mental health disorders of the students in high school nowadays, and I said, well, I'll be honest with you. It's probably doubled since I've started 17 years ago, because it may have been maybe 10% then. It is easily 20% nowadays. And he said, yeah, I kind of thought so. So that is, I guess, where my thinking is for the future. And with that, I'm hoping to schedule the Go Girls, Go Guys program at Manatee High for next year. Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Okay. Next, Jean, thank you for many years as a school board member and a former colleague, and thank you for many years of service. And we do hope you will stay involved. I know you will. Thanks, Bob. Next, we're going to present our Organization of the Year Award. With a mission to improve maternal infant health, Healthy Start Manatee has been a steadfast, active partner of Healthy Teens since the inception and has played an instrumental role in helping us achieve community-wide improvements in teen birth rates. In addition to being a member of the Healthy Teens Coalition, Healthy Start has been part of the school district's Teen Pregnancy Prevention Collaborative, providing on-site outreach, education, and support to pregnant and parenting students in the TAP program, which is the Teenage Parenting Program. Students are provided information and support on important issues such as breastfeeding, nutrition, infant safety, and baby spacing, in addition to helping them access other Healthy Start services that would be useful to them. Also, Healthy Start's care coordinators have always worked closely with the school district's social workers to ensure the physical and mental health needs of our pregnant and parenting students, and to partner them up with medical providers in the community. Healthy Start Manatee was part of the statewide team that recently spearheaded the development and implementation of a pilot program with other Healthy Start coalitions in Florida, and in partnership with Medicaid providers to offer teen pregnancy prevention to Medicaid clients. Finally, since our beginning, Healthy Start has consistently supported advocacy efforts to raise awareness of the social, emotional, and public health implications, economic, not emotional, I guess they can be emotional too, but of early childbearing in our community. And their project advisor, Lisa Ramirez, has served on the Healthy Teens Coalition board for more than 8 years, lending strategic insight and development. On behalf of Healthy Teens Coalition of Manatee County, we're pleased to present the 2019 award for the Nonprofit Organization of the Year to Healthy Start Coalition of Manatee County, accepting is Mr. Fred Leonard, the Executive Director.
Well, it's my honor and privilege to accept this award on behalf of our Healthy Start Manatee board members, our staff, and our contracted service providers. Just in the last 2 years alone, we've helped more than 4,000 families address maternal child health needs. We exist to promote healthy births, child development and parenting, and when a teen becomes pregnant, becomes aware they're pregnant, it's a difficult pathway to achieve that. And for teens that we work with that are already pregnant, we want to promote the opportunity to have a good birth outcome, but more importantly, to make sure that they know how to prevent the next birth and reduce that repeat term teen pregnancies. So that's our purpose and our goal. And the Healthy Teens Coalition makes our job easier. As you can see, the rates have been reduced, and their mission is so important. So we have fewer teens that need to have those kinds of services. And I want to thank Lauren Blinker, our Community Relations Manager, for coming up and receiving this award with me for our folks. And it'll look better in the picture. It'll be a much better picture with her involved in it. So, and by the way, she just became a married lady about a month ago. So congratulations to that. She didn't want me to say that.
Well, if you didn't, I was going to. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lauren. Lauren, what is your new last name? Are you keeping Blanker? Blanker. Okay. Hey, she's a lady of the 2000s. She's keeping Blanker. Good for her. Okay. I don't need no man's name. Okay. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay, I just went from my old man type because I made like a 24-point font copy. Now I'm back to 12 point, so it might get a little wobbly from here, but I'll do my best. Okay. Now we're going to do our senior teen health educators who are graduates. It says who are graduating, but they just graduated last week. So I've got 3 folks here: Sarah Averbeck, Jolie Mallets, and Maritza Mejia. Come on up. Working with young people is at the core of Healthy Teens' mission, so being able to recognize their contributions to our collective community efforts is a nice part of the ceremony. These 3 students have been invaluable members of the Teen Health Educator Group, providing peer education through our community in such settings as migrant camps, youth shelters, and 3 branches of the Boys and Girls Clubs. In fact, last year alone, the collective group of teen health educators conducted over 77 education presentations, reaching almost 1,200 students in Manatee County, middle and high school, and other youth serving nonprofit and government agencies. Each of these now graduates is going to get their medallion from Marianne and Felicia. Then I'm going to ask you guys to just step to the mic quickly and talk a little bit about your experience. So first, Sarah Averbeck.
Okay, I'm kind of short. Got to pull these down. All right. Healthy Teens has been such a rewarding experience. Having the opportunity to discuss topics such as substance abuse, sexual activity, and anger management is fantastic, as these are all topics we need to discuss in our community today. I feel as if I have made a strong impact on one place in particular. This is a safe place to be. I loved meeting and interacting with the youth who are living at this shelter, and I am so grateful for this opportunity. I encourage all of you who want to make a difference in our community to check out this amazing program. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thanks, Sarah. Next up is Jolie Mallets.
Being a teen health educator has positively affected my life as well as the lives of others. I now have the tools to teach my peers who do not have a stable life at home important lessons such as safe sex, knowledge about the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, information about time management, and job interview skills. I see such potential in my peers and feel that tools that may seem obvious to most can be vital to keeping them on track. Upon reflection in my own life, I have been able to focus and recognize potential risky behavior for myself and friends. I plan to take the lessons I was taught as a teen health educator and continue to use them in my next step in college.
Okay, and finally, put it down a little bit for you, Maritza Mejia.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maritza Mejia. I am a graduate from Manatee High School. It is an honor to accept this award. This program has benefited me in so many ways, such as giving me the knowledge that I can provide to my peers with accurate information so they can be healthy and safe. My favorite and most memorable activities with the Healthy Teen Coalition are when we go to the migrant farm worker farms and provide lessons and activities in Spanish. I also love the summer program when we go to several nonprofits because we get to provide peer education to kids our own age or a little younger. This program is so interesting because you get to learn new things, meet new people, and help others in the process. Thank you for all your love and support.
All right, congratulations to our seniors. And next up is our special recognition. Candace and Kaylee Taylor, can you guys come on? Oh, they're there. Come on up. We would like to give this special recognition to our two nurse practitioner interns who during the 18-19 school year have worked with Healthy Teens Coalition and with teen health educators by supervising them, educating them on health and medical issues, and being a great health resource to the number of sites that we serve, including Safe Place to Be Youth Shelter, Educational Consultants Consortium, although Ms. Harvey insists that we say consortium. So Ms. Harvey is not here right now, but please tell her if she asked. Oh, there she is. Ms. Harvey, I got it right. I said consortium. And community health, but busted. I knew she was here somewhere. Okay. Candace graduated with her doctorate in pediatric nursing last year, and Kaylee Taylor is graduating this month from USF's Pediatric Nurse Practitioner Program and is continuing on to her PhD. Ladies, thank you for your service to our kids and to Healthy Teens. I'm going to go off script for a second real quick. I had the pleasure to get to know Candace a couple months ago. Is the superintendent here? I just haven't seen her either. No, Superintendent Saunders is not here. But last summer, Cynthia Saunders became our superintendent. And she asked me, one of the first things she did when she became superintendent was she asked me about, hey, what are some of the things that you've been talking about over the past couple years about student and employee health? And I shared a couple of ideas with her. And to the superintendent's credit, she got the ball rolling on our soon-to-be school-based health center that will be at Southeast High School. The only reason that health center is a large collaboration, but I just want to thank the superintendent publicly because without her kind of being that kind of ignition switch to that effort, that would not be happening. And it's not official yet, but Candace will hopefully be running that school-based health clinic at Southeast High School. But we've got a few I's to dot and T's to cross, but we're going to get it done because Candace is a total rock star, and she's just an amazing energy, and she's just all about health and kids, and that's exactly, God puts you where you should be, and this is exactly where Candace should be. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, by the way, thank you, man. Miss Harvey, I apologize. I did not see you come in, but I want to make sure everybody knows that Miss Barbara Harvey is in the room, a 50-year educator, teacher, principal, 16-year school board member, and the namesake of Barbara Harvey Elementary School, soon to open in Parrish. I was honored to sit in the District 2 school board seat when Miss Harvey resigned. Okay, we're going to transition now to our teen health educator graduation ceremony. In 2013, thanks to a seed grant provided by Dr. Marilyn Steele, Healthy Teens Coalition was able to kick off the Teen Health Educator Program, which is now lauded as a model not only throughout the state of Florida, but nationally. Becoming a teen health educator is not for lightweights. After completing a rigorous application and interview process, students undergo 6 weeks of training on how to be an effective educator. They go from there and apply those new skills and knowledge at schools and community partner sites to talk to their peers about issues that they and their peers are facing, such as bullying, healthy relationships, STD, teen pregnancy prevention, and more. This summer, among other locations, you will see these incredible youth health educators scheduled for 2 months. So there is no summer break for this crew of critically needed peer education and mentoring. Okay. Sorry. Let me get back on track here. Okay. Once again, now it's time to present our 2019 Teen Health Educator Training graduates with their Certificate of Achievement. Once again, the adult mentors and leaders for the teen health educators are going to present the certificates to our new teen educators. Okay. Graduates, as I call your name, please come on up and have your picture taken with Mrs. Legler and Mrs. Sesti, okay? All right, Noah Averbeck. Noah's not here. Okay, I better face this way. Grace and Chat. No. Next. Ermeline Constant. Ermeline, pardon me. Noah? Oh, man. Oh my gosh, she doesn't look like Noah. Okay, Noah Cummings. Come on, Noah. Okay, Michaela Lepore. Carly. Thank you, Michaela. Carly Mallets. There we go. We need a little more crowd involvement in this event. Brooke Martin. Come on up, Brooke. All righty. Daniela Mateo. All right, Kayla Moore. There we go. Thiam. Okay. And finally, not finally, my bad. Aminata Thiam. Okay, Emily, I wouldn't forget about you. Emily Tranquilino, come on up. All right, folks, let's hear it for our 2019 class of teen health educators who are about to hit these streets and go out there and do some good work this summer. Thank you all very much. Okay. Pictures, anybody else? Parents? Anybody else? All right. Thanks, everybody. Okay. We also want to take a second to recognize our other veteran teen health educators who are not graduating, as they too have been critical in helping shape the direction of the program and are going to be the mentors for the group that you just saw in front of you. Would you please come up front? There's a couple of you. You know who you are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got 13 names on this list. So, okay. And gang, if you could just kind of wave to the crowd so folks know who you are, because I'm sure you're not in order. I'll go through the list. I know a few folks are not here, but Bill Bailey, Emma's here, Emma Bitar, Perla Borja Morales. Perla not here, okay. Jesse is not here, Jesse Danke is not here. Jake Hansen, there's Jake. Haley Cadavar, Logan Krepop, Logan, Casey McCown, Alexis Pepino, Ariana Sanders, Ella Steffen, Anastasia Ramirez, and Stephanie Rauda. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, there's 4 more on the back, too. Yuvia Rodriguez, Lisette Trujillo, September Waiters, okay, we got one, and Flor Zamora, another the godmother of health. If Markel is the godfather, Flor is the godmother of teen health education. Okay, one more round of applause. Thank you all for being mentors. Okay, thanks, gang. I know that's only a tiny bit awkward, but thank you for putting up with me. Okay. I also want to take a second, obviously, to thank our volunteers and family members. So volunteers first, could you please stand and take a moment to be recognized? The advisory board, who graciously served as the committee for this event, Peggy Algazine. Okay. Krista Bloomberg. Dr. Laura Bray. I did not see Dr. Bray here. Okay. Dr. Candace DeLuca. Candace, where'd you get to? I'm losing my, oh, she's back there. Oh, she was already standing. That's why I didn't see her stand up. Okay. Good job, Charlie. Okay, Kelly Foster. Deborah Landisberg. Mia Papaya. Mia taking pictures. Thank you, Mia. Jane Giroux. Felicia Sesti. Dr. Marilyn Steele. And Susan Wilcox. Thank you to our committee. As I said earlier, this event just keeps getting bigger every year, and thank you for the work that came into putting tonight together. Our documentarians, the legendary Manatee County Citizen of the Year, Charles Clapsaddle, and the METV team. Mia of Pop Digital Media, who was taking our pictures and is our PowerPoint presenter. Thank you guys for documenting tonight. And Mia, and I never caught your name. I'm not boring. And Mr. Mia, right up back there, is also helping us document. Okay. And finally, to our hosts here at Manatee Technical College. This is such a beautiful facility. In fact, on your way out the door, look to your right. When this building was dedicated, you'll see a picture of Miss Harvey, because she was here when this building was dedicated. And finally, the Healthy Teens Coalition team, including our officers, Marian Legler, Board Chair, Gary Hickerson, Board Treasurer, the lovely and talented, and my wife of many years, Lisa Ramirez, and our program coordinator, Mindy Rohan. So for everybody, thank you. I want to just take a second to thank, finally, the parents. I know you've been asked to do this already, but could the parents please stand? The reason that these kids get anywhere is because of you. You were the original leader that made these kids who they are. I know they're probably driving now, but before that, you had to take them everywhere, right? So to the parents, thank you. Everything starts with you. Okay. One last thing. One way you can continue to support Healthy Teens Coalition is by the Giving Back event, which is going to be at the Swordfish Grill, and that is in the village of Cortez, and that is Thursday, September 12th, from 6 to 10 p.m. Again, that's the Swordfish Grill in Cortez on September 12th. It will be a fun, casual event in a beautiful setting of old-time Cortez, right on the water, live music, good food and drink. There'll be a silent auction raffle, and 100% of the proceeds from that event will support the Teen Health Educator Program. Again, that's September 12th at 6 p.m., Swordfish Grill. If you can be there, we'd love to see you there that night. If you need, there's information at the table over there if you want to get a ticket tonight. But finally, I appreciate you putting up with me for the past hour or so. And to our award winners, and to our students, and to our parents, thank you for everything you do. Have a great night.